Let's do the most.
Yeah.
Yeah. It is.
Oh, take that down. It actually doesn't sound nice.
Really?
It doesn't sound nice.
Damn.
It doesn't sound nice.
My bad.
Yeah.
Apologies about it.
No, it's cool. It's cool. So, I'm looking up this Bushiri articles of his arrest.
Always.
Mm.
Kipan, I'm a bail.
I'm a bill.
Yeah, bail.
Oh, bail.
It's like bill. It sounds like I said bill.
Yeah. Yeah.
My bill are pushy. They created them bail.
Oh, let me check out his net worth. Okay.
Is he still owing that 100 million or something?
Ooh, $150 million.
150?
Yeah, boy.
US dollars.
Huh?
US dollars.
Yes, $2. Yes, US dollars. Yes, US dollars. Yeah. Dude, imagine that. 150. How much is that in
I need 10 million, dog, to start the vision, bro. Niggas only
Oh.
150 million. What the hell?
You need 10 million? I only just need one, bro.
Yeah.
Just 1 million. 1 million rand, man.
Wow.
Just one. You know?
In rands.
In rands, man.
Man. How are you gonna get that 10 million? Do you think in a legal way?
You can ask him that question again. How do you think you can at least 1 million, you know?
I think freelancing, bro. Freelancing.
Freelancing what? Freelancing what?
Freelancing on online, bro.
On online what?
Online medias, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter.
How long is that gonna take?
Well, it's gonna take time,
He's
but
a
I don't think it's
billionaire.
gonna take that long because, like,
He's a billionaire.
Because
He's a billionaire.
he's a billionaire. Yeah,
Yeah.
Bushiri is a billionaire. In rands is a billionaire.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true. That I know. That I know for a fact. That I know.
Wow. Okay.
That I know for a fact. This nigga is a billionaire, bro.
Okay,
He's gotta.
you know what? I gotta respect
Don't-
his hustle.
sorry,
You
yeah.
gotta respect the nigga's hustle.
My nigga's got a Bentley, dog.
Yeah.
He's got a Bentley, my nigga. He wants to build a church. And he already has like investors already invested. They're already like making plans to get their land and ish. They were fighting with what? Government ish. They were taking time when they paid for this, and then they say they owed this to do this. I don't know, paperwork. Pretty much is paperwork, but I don't know. But bro, people were investing like 100 million, 250K, 100,000 in the church, dog. So they want to build a church. I'm not sure when,
But do you think
I
he's
don't know
gonna
what happened
get
with that.
convicted?
Tell you the truth, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
I don't think so.
I think he's
think
gonna
so.
get convicted.
They're gonna get convicted.
Yeah.
Who knows? I don't think so. But we'll see, fams.
Yeah.
Because they could say this.
I mean,
this,
if he goes to
this.
jail, what happens to his church? Does it just die, or
That's a good question.
does he?
Nah, someone will take over.
Someone will take over.
Yeah, someone will
Because
take over, most definitely.
also his wife is going in, so his wife can't take over.
Yeah,
They're facing the same charges. So
which is a
who's
huge
as
problem,
charismatic
actually.
as Bushiri?
Well, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I won't lie.
Damn. I think they're trying to make an example of this nigga.
In what way?
I'm getting like
It's another thing, my nigga. Like,
people have been really pissed off by the corruption in this country since the coronavirus thing. So now arrests are rolling in. Niggas, powerful niggas are getting arrested. So I think maybe with him they're trying to make an example or something.
But do you think he really did he launder money, man?
Man, I have no doubt. I have zero doubt. I do not trust. Firstly, I think he's a charlatan.
Yeah.
So my trust for him is, non-existent.
It's actually zero.
Yeah, it's actually zero. So I wouldn't put it past him. And how easy is it to launder money in a church in South Africa? In South Africa, think about it, dude.
And that church makes money, but it's
Yeah.
it's a field, bro. There's one field. There's the main church. There's
And the thing is,
every room, every whole thing building, it's packed.
yeah,
People. There's a stand there where he can come in. Hey, bro. gets packed in the motherfucker fams. Shit.
What?
Never seen it, bruh. It's just full 24/7. Never seen that, bruh. A church so 24/7.
Is it a building?
It's an auditorium.
Oh, it's an auditorium.
It's an auditorium.
Oh,
I've been there before myself, yeah. But not inside. Just
Not inside.
Yeah, I haven't been inside. I just
You know what they do?
Oh.
Yeah, that whole field, that whole area.
Yeah.
It's a part of the whole church. That whole Tswana TV area. There's a where they filmed. I think. Things. What do they call it? There's medical tent. There's block C, and then there's the main hall. Is the main hall, and then there's what is the one underneath the main hall? Dude, man, I forgot the names, bro. It's been a while since I've seen, and it was there. I've been a while since I've been there, and even since I've seen the channel. You know, there's a TV channel.
Yes.
The TV channel.
What?
This nigga, dog.
Wow.
Prophet
Really?
channel, dog. Prophet channel. It's there, bruh.
Yo.
It's been a while since I've seen that too. Now my mom watches it on, what is it? YouTube.
Why is it South Africa that's just rife with these prophets and
Spiritual, maybe?
I don't know.
basically they're saying that South Africans aren't smart, so it's easy for them to prey on us.
I mean, they're preying on us.
I mean, it's true. I mean,
It's true.
Look at the Nigerians for a fact. I mean, in South Africa,
They're
the
thriving.
Nigerians, exactly, man.
They're thriving, yeah.
There's Lagos, Lagos in Cape
And
Town
with
Park, bruh.
Nigerians, every country they go to, they thrive.
Exactly. They're there.
Yeah, so
They basically that's like the second China. They're just everywhere, bro.
yeah. Wow. Okay. Or maybe we have this crazy idea of what God should be like. God should just be doing miracles right now. You should always constantly be doing good in your life or something like that. You know what I mean?
In the time we live in, I don't think that's relevant. Yeah, because that time has come and it has passed, and we
But would you think, is it possible now for someone to do do what Jesus did back then?
I honestly believe that it is possible. Like I've seen things happen, right in front of me that didn't physically make sense but made sense spiritually. If you understand what I'm trying to say. Yeah.
Okay.
Like in the physical world, they will think I don't understand this, but in the spiritual, because a lot happens in the spiritual. Because most of the time, for me to understand spiritual things, in a deep sense, I usually watch anime, dog.
Anime. What do you mean?
He's not lying. I mean,
like spiritual.
Like there's in anime realms. That's how okay, spiritual.
Oh,
exactly.
Okay,
that is spiritual. There are realms. Yeah, there's a. I don't want to go deep into detail, but I could say that I know at least about 3 realms. The physical realm, the one we're living in right now. The second realm, which is like where the occultic powers come from, the anointings and all that. That's the second realm. Then third realm is where that's where God is in heaven and all that. Yeah, that's what I believe in. Yeah, that's what I know.
Always, it is what it is, dude. Always it is. Dude, have you guys know this anime called, Fire Force?
Fire Force?
Yeah.
Nah.
You don't know it?
No.
Well, I've seen maybe an episode. Yeah, I've seen an episode.
There's this thing they call the Idola Burst.
Idola Burst.
Yeah, the Idola Burst.
Idola Burst. What is that?
It's like a spiritual power that you have awakened, and you can use flames, because once they had Judgment Day in the animation. They had a Judgment Day. For them, it was this Idola Burst. I think that was the full name of it. And then somehow it was the Great Fire. The whole world the whole world was in flames. The Idola Burst. Yeah. So with it, now people, they just human combustion, just happen. It happens frequently, and they just turn into these fire zombies, if you can say, vampire, whatever, zombies. Yeah. So now there's these fire force guys. They do, like
You take them out.
Yeah, take them out, like fire niggas. What are they called? Firefighters. Yeah, same ish, but this time they're fighting these creatures that humans who just combust into flames, into the spiritual. It's some other. They know it is a spiritual thing, but yeah, and then the Idolaverse itself, like. I don't know how to explain that one, dude. Let me watch it again.
Like apocalypse type thing.
Yeah. They had an apocalypse. Yeah.
Apocalypse.
Whatever thing. And then for now, it's spiritual for them.
Yeah.
This nigga lost his brother, the main character.
Of course.
But
someone has to die.
Somehow he's alive.
Yeah.
He didn't die in the fire.
Yeah.
It was his mother. She had horns. She turned into this thing. It was weird. It was weird. Can make sense of it. There's somewhere that I need to watch it again to follow up. Yeah. Wow. Now it's gonna he fought his brother. And it was dope, bro. That fight. Dude.
What is this anime called?
What is it? Fire Force.
Fire Force.
Okay. Oh, dude. People are tripping on it. Yeah. Do the most on that one, bro.
Yeah.
Patching up on the I see that you caught those niggas, dog.
So that Gavin Watson, the CEO of Basasa.
The CEO of Basasa.
The one that died.
Yeah.
I was telling you about.
Yeah.
Now Agree's lawyer is saying that we are not sure Gavin Watson is really dead.
Well, I'm also not sure if he's really dead. I mean...
So, I guess...
Hey, man, we could laugh, and then you find out, bah!
Yeah, it could be like, think about it. This nigga, he's a millionaire. Why are you... Even if you're still under investigation, you're still a millionaire. Why would you rent a Corolla?
It's more or less like Jeffrey Epstein.
Yeah.
It
has that type of vibe.
The same. Yeah,
it has that type of vibe.
It does have that vibe.
Oh, dude.
The bold claim was made earlier this morning when Agreed appeared in the dock to face charges of fraud and corruption. Blah, 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 blah. He's accused of bribing some influential South African citizens.
Go into the internet and just type corruption and see what happens. Can you do that right now? Just go into the internet and just type corruption. I want to see what will pop up.
Corruption.
Just do that. Yeah, that's it. Because that word is everywhere. What do you see? What are the top 5 there?
So the top 5 web searches.
Top 5 web searches, corruption there. What is that?
What do you mean?
Like, what do you get when you just type in corruption?
Oh.
Which people at the top? Nyana there. Top 5.
Should I just search?
Yeah, just search it like that.
Like just
top
like
5 corrupt officials
in the world.
Yeah.
You can't type that and I don't get it. What do you mean?
Type in corruption. Is that corruption?
Yeah, corruption.
Let me see. Okay. It's cool like that. Okay, remove this for me, please. Nah, not in corruption. I just want to check it. What happened? What pops up when I just type in corruption itself on its own?
Oh, what's the first thing you see when you type corruption?
Top stories. XK.
Go to top stories.
Why am I? Oh, because it's South African, it will show me South African mostly.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought it was gonna go worldwide.
Yeah.
Is it because I was not specific?
Oh, but let's check. You know the crazy South African corruption is zero compared to what's happening in the US.
In the world, that's true.
You know,
that's true. I mean, when you look at places like Cuba, Mozambique, Mexico, Brazil, these are very.
There was like $1 billion corruption deal in Malaysia recently, where the prime minister took hundreds of millions with his cronies.
What?
Yeah, bruh.
When was this?
Malaysia, like it was there, and then it was like sweet. I'm like, hey, my number there, not anything. Like, how do you explain that, bruh? You know, thinking you had this much to do this, and then it's like somehow this is missing. Like, you're on that stand, you know, and they're asking you those questions, and like this, you did this. Like right now with Bushiri money laundering, you know, they want to know what happened to the money, where did it go, what did you use, who was your connection, who were you, like, who was your partner, who was it around the circle or the corner or there, you know, something. So you know, and I there, like, how would you say, I'd be like, maybe if it was me, I'll be there, dog. I'll be like, you know, they ask me all these questions, like, I won't lie, dog. I'll be high as fuck, and I'll be like, listening to this. I'm like, yeah, okay.
Bro, this is your freedom, bro.
It's your freedom, dog. It's serious business, dog. But in a way, I always imagine them to be like, these niggas even like really serious, because they keep going to court, and sometimes they're not there. They say they were delayed from doing this. Somehow they maneuver out of going to court on that day. And then you wonder, bruh, you're supposed to be at court. If you don't go to court, this will happen, because there's repercussions when you don't go to court, dude.
Yeah.
And then for them, it's like, he wasn't there. Okay, we'll do this another day. They can just do that with their lawyers. It's easy. It's easy. So it's
lawyers
like,
and the shenanigans.
when you are in there, are they serious? Like really sure? You know, you see you're in court, you can go into jail if you fuck up here. Or it's not just as a witness. To it. Because, hey, would you snitch? Or hey, wouldn't you snitch?
People die out there, bro, for snitching. People die out there, man. Yo, guys. Don't just go out there. You see, I say Agrizi is already dying, so nobody's gonna do him anything. So he's just taking out secrets. You see, if Agrizi was healthy, do you think we'd be seeing all these things? You know, he wouldn't. He wouldn't even dare. He's cleaning himself now. Mara Agrizi though. Agrizi. You were eating together now all of a sudden.
But dude, when you're at that point, you gotta be like, you know, I'm probably going to hell anyway, so you know, at least have a case nyana when you get to the golden gates. You know, like, you know,
but it did this at the end. Nah, bro. It's either you do it or you don't do it at all.
Man. But I think if you're a corrupt official, a government official, it's evil. So I wouldn't have a good conscience, like at the end of my life, knowing I'm gonna die, and
exactly
I stole so much money from a poor country in the first place, a third world country in the first place.
Opening your own businesses and all that.
Now that greed is next level greed, if you think about it.
It is next level greed. That's why I'm saying it's either you do it or you don't do it at all. At all.
So you have to be like 100%.
100%. You get
greedy monster.
Yeah, and if you get caught, you die alone. You get me? That's just the way it is.
That's Mexican cartel type of thing.
That's
right
just
there.
the way it is, bro. That's how I feel like it should be, man. Yeah, bro. That's how it should be.
You would take it to the grave.
With me, if I was that kind of person, I'd make sure I take it to the grave, man. I mean, do it for your kids.
But dude,
do it for your kids. You know, not for yourself, but for your kids. I mean, their safety. Yeah, you don't have you don't care about yourself. You know, one way or another, something's gonna happen to you. But what about your kids?
Yeah,
you get me. Or your family if you don't have kids.
Yeah,
what about them?
Yeah. Okay, I get that.
You gotta get that, you know?
But this is not like a... Okay, they get like a high-level witness here.
We don't know who they've silenced.
Yeah, we don't know.
We don't know.
They probably knew before,
the
cops even knew.
Exactly. We don't know who they've silenced. They've probably silenced high gangsters to stay in their positions that they're in now. You never know. You know? Think about
And
it.
like, dude, imagine this, man. You know that one, the way you're saying it, like, you don't know who they're silenced, man. Imagine now, in the spiritual, ne, you are there, bruh, and then in a way, somehow, you are able to find out how many people around the world, have been silenced. The one who could have like taken out all of this corruption and all of that, dude, like the scale of the number. Somehow
like
you knew that. You saw like a vision of that, bro. Like, what would you do with that kind of information in your brain?
Who would
like,
believe you?
Dude,
It's like, hey, I know who's the most corrupt
like,
person
bro,
in South Africa.
if I would told you what I seen,
Yeah.
what I saw, and this and that, and this is what they were telling me, like, yo, the number of it, bruh. Shit, how to prove and to get like proof, of this happens to this person, this that, this one was doing this with this one, like, yo,
maybe you'll be too. The thing with. Okay, you'll be too much. You'll be attacked with so many
Questions.
not questions, but you'll be exposed to what the world is. Is that the world is probably like.
So basically, here, what
individuals
you're
doing
trying to say, Mavi, is if dead people could speak, the secrets that could come out, they would tell us everything.
Yeah,
basically.
that's why ignorance is bliss. Ignorance is bliss,
bruh.
Like with conspiracies, eventually gonna be like, okay, this is way too much shit. Like,
bruh, it'll be that nigga
like,
saw you, they're like, hey,
yeah.
bruh, I saw an alien in Jaya. I mean, the next day, dog, they say I must go here. Hey, I was dead, bruh. What? It's like, what happened? Dude, repeat again. I saw an alien, dog, and I wanted to tell people. And then I went here. I was dead.
Well, that's what happened to John F. Kennedy. Yeah, they assassinated him because of these conspiracies.
yeah.
What is the CIA hiding?
Yeah, oh, bro, they killed that nigga.
Yes, they did.
They did kill that
They
nigga.
did. Without a doubt, they
Apparently
did.
He was trying to disband
Yeah, he was just.
the CIA and NSA.
Besides that, he was trying to share information with the Russian intelligence. Yeah,
For what?
share information to know, like share information. Maybe brainstorm. You never know. But the head of CIA wasn't keen to this idea at the time. There was that, and this wasn't like what, the 1950s,
1960s.
1960s, right? Yeah, 1960s.
Like, imagine in the 1960s was JFK. Who's that nigga? MLK was assassinated. When was Malcolm X assassinated? A lot of niggas got assassinated in the 60s.
In the 60s, yeah.
Each decade is a time for each law. That one too.
Yeah, they all get together and be like, okay, 1965. Malcolm X, 1965. Like the big African American struggle heroes. That's so crazy. That is really crazy.
Bablang is, what is this? Pamsenyon. There's
It's a rifle.
Something Pamsenyon. I don't know. Is it saying? What is it? I don't know, but I just remember a word like that in my brain right now.
I think it's a cliche that you got from a soccer commentator, Babam Teto. He says that in the end of whatever lines you're trying to say right now.
Because in my brain it just came out from Pamsenyon, and I'm like, hey, what the hell is that?
And it's not Spamsenyon, it's Davula Maf. Yeah, when you kill someone, Davula Maf.
Yeah, the lingos and jets. Cannot feel that.
Okay.
Otherwise, these people who die now.
What's your level of belief of dark magic?
With me,
99. That one is missing.
no, 99. That one is missing. I'll pretty much say the same thing. You know, dark magic. I mean, think about it, guys. Spiritually, I mean, all these things are there, man. You know, all these things spiritually. I mean, it's there, bro. I personally believe that. I mean, I can say I've heard a personal experience with my aunt. I just won't say her name, but yeah, I've had a personal experience with my aunt. I mean, with her growing up, she was just fine. This was way before I was born, by the way. As my mom tells me that, yeah, she was just fine. She was super intelligent, you know. They used to go to school together. It's like they were twins, you know. And then she passed matric with flying colors, you know, distinctions. 7 to 8 distinctions, if I'm not mistaken. And she went to university.
Amazing.
While she was in university, she came home. She borrowed a blouse to her friend, and they were telling her that don't borrow that blouse to that friend. She's like, nah, but she's my friend, you know. Borrowed that blouse. She took that blouse and did whatever she did to that blouse, and she went crazy. Since till this day, she's still mentally ill. Yeah. She was declared mentally ill. Until this day, she's still declared mentally ill.
Damn. Exactly.
And we found the person that did this to her, and she said it was out of her powers in the dark magic. She can't reverse whatever she did. Exactly.
Whoa.
Exactly.
That must have pissed you off.
It must have pissed everybody flipping off. Exactly.
That is...
Well, she's better than... She's so much... It's like she's trying to come to her senses. She's so... Like, sometimes she does come to her senses. She can greet people and everything and all that and all that. And when I was a kid, when I was young, man, sitting around the fire with my grandma and all that, I was the age of like 2, 3, 4, and she'd be there, and my grandma would go to sleep, my aunt would go to sleep, and then it would be my aunt and the mental aunt and myself just sitting by the fire until one of us falls asleep or something. And she'd be there and she'd be talking to herself and she'd be telling herself stories and whatnot and whatnot.
Like schizophrenia.
I don't even know. No, I don't think it was. I think it was schizophrenia at some point, but to a point, I don't think it was schizophrenia. I mean, she would talk stories that would go way out of your age restriction. I mean, it went deep. You get me? So yeah, I actually do believe that dark magic exists. Nevertheless, a whole lot of things happen. There was a video about it too, where well, it's not so recent, but it's not very old either. Yeah. Where on YouTube, I just don't know. But then let's just say this woman did something to one of this family's children, and this guy had a car accident and died. So the family were very angry, and they're like, yeah, this couldn't just happen like out of the ordinary, so let's go and find out what happened. So they went and they actually consulted a sangoma, and then the sangoma told them that it's this lady that killed your son, because he's the one that sent this accident for him to die. And they're like, it's fine, let's do whatever we want to do. Let's do whatever we do to the, so that she can go crazy. So that woman, they're like, the family did things and they consulted, and after consulting, the day of the funeral, when they were burying the guy, that old lady showed herself by completely, and I mean completely going naked.
What?
She was busy stepping on people's tombstones. She was naked. She was going crazy. Kind of like,
I wonder what she was seeing. I remember they must be seeing something we are not seeing.
Exactly my point. That's why I'm saying spiritually things do like
to completely go naked. I mean,
she was seeing things that we're not seeing in the spirit, because we live in the flesh. I mean, physical. Exactly. She was probably seeing things that we're not seeing. That's an example of, we might not believe. I don't think so. I don't even know. I didn't follow the story. But what I'm trying to say is that is an example of.
Was this like the Sunday Sun or something?
It wasn't even. It wasn't even on Daily Sun. It was on YouTube. It was a video. They literally took a video of this woman.
Wow.
Yeah, naked.
I usually watch. What is it? This what is it? Top five scariest YouTubers. I know they're hunting ghosts YouTubers. Top 5 YouTubers.
Oh, that is so.
Dude, it's lit. And even there's this one. Top 5. This app. What is it? It's TikTok. What is it? Bizarre something. What you do, ne? Mm-hmm. You type in of what you want to see, and then it gives you a location on this app, Miana. Whatever, if you want to see a ghost or anything like that, out of the paranormal or anything, you just go to this app, you type in, I forgot the name, was it Uber, something, I forgot the name of the app, but you just, and then it will take you wherever you're going. Once, I've seen people where they've gone to see like a ghost, if they want to see a ghost, right, it takes them there. And she was a TikTok, she was
TikTok,
and then her friends were telling her, what's going on, and then she heard voices. You could hear the voices even through it. Yeah, she was at this place. I don't know what the hell it was.
Was it a house?
It was it was by like a river. There were like drawings somewhere, and
drawings.
Yeah, drawings, young drawings. Like child drawings. Yeah. Could hear this girl voice says, "Hi, you wanna play or something?" Like, my nigga, was some other talk. Was some weird ish or some other, bruh. Hey, those videos are on YouTube. It's lit, dog. So much shit on YouTube, dog. So
maybe we should check one out right now. Who knows?
Check out right now.
Let's check one out right now. Let's check them all out.
Let me tell you this guy who I follow.
What's his name?
Hang on.
There you go. If you've ever asked yourself, ghosts exist or what, you've got your answers today. Folks, you have your answers today.
Did I say
top 5 scariest ghosts?
Yeah, top 5.
Top 5 scariest ghosts. Yeah, I think I believe in ghosts a bit, because I had a crazy ass dream.
When was this?
I remember I was a young kid. I don't know. I was walking out of my room into the passage. At the end of the passage, there was an old man with pale skin.
Pale skin?
Pale skin, with his face distorted, his head distorted, with a walking stick, walking towards me, and that just freaked me out. And I woke up, and then I described this man, and my mom was like, "Maybe this could be your grandfather," because described a dent in his head that looked like my grandfather's dent in his head. He had the very same thing.
In the spiritual,
it was so weird. It was so fucking weird.
It was so weird.
Yeah, because that was probably the scariest nightmare I ever had.
My little brother, when he was a kid, when you're in elementary school, elementary level, he had friends who always used to tell him about it, their grandfathers and everything. Then he came home one day and he actually asked.
They're on the YouTube there.
Where?
The search. Type chills.
Yeah,
chills.
Chills.
Yeah.
Oh, just chills on song.
Go down. Cancel the S. Is chill. Yeah, cancel the ES.
Oh, the ES.
Yeah, switch it. What's this?
Oh,
Yeah,
this motherfucker.
This
Oh,
one.
Leaks.
I follow this guy. I subscribe to his channel.
Jesus Christ.
Chills.
Oh, with that
let's see.
freaky voice. I know this nigga. I know this nigga.
We choose this guy. I'm out of
Oh no. Okay, so this is the. This is. Let's switch off this thing. Oh. Okay. Oof. Scariest ghosts. So chill.
So if you wanna know, fam, Chills is he's a YouTuber on YouTube. You know, he pretty much he does his own songs, and basically he does his what is it, top scariest ghosts. You know, he's all about ghosts and everything like that. Yeah. And he posts about that, you know, other people, you know, for those who goes out to ghost hunt, and you know, he describes it. He's just a YouTuber on about ghost. I need to follow. I don't follow him. I just follow him on YouTube. Yeah, I just follow him on YouTube. I mean, yeah. So he's got cool videos,
see
bro.
if you can. That's the thing. Gotta edit that out. Sorry about that.
Some other these things, dude.
So it has to have earbuds. Yeah. So you probably.
No, play it, bro.
Alright.
We'll describe to the fans who's keeper.
Yeah. Oh.
So yeah, I bet this guy's yeti, guys. The door is trying to open and he doesn't know why
What is
the
that?
door is open.
Is that a trapdoor?
You know,
In the attic,
in the
yes.
attic.
Yes,
And the
attic,
attic,
yeah.
so the letters.
Yeah.
You know, this thing is like,
Oh.
what happened one morning? Is it one morning or one night?
13. Oh.
Out in the burbs.
I don't see shit.
What do you see?
Apparently he's supposed to see a figure up there. I don't see anything. Really, that's about it. That could be a cat.
So many like.
Yeah. Okay. Otherwise, this is not paranormal at all.
No.
Okay.
So yeah, guys, you know, just go on YouTube, search chill. Is it chills? Yeah, you'll find all of his videos there, bruh.
But these,
if you are into that
paranormal
paranormal investigation, spooky-ish, you know, Halloween, whatever.
I tried watching them. I don't really.
Really.
Especially paranormal investigation. There will be like a light goes past.
I
stopped this.
Yeah, you can stop it, bruh. I saw one. I like the one on what is it? On South Park. Yo, South Park guys.
Well, I didn't watch that episode.
South Park trips, South Park trips, fam. Like, yo, did you hear that? I saw a light.
Yeah, because it's just they hear. I mean, if I hear a rat runs past, they're like, "No, it's a ghost. It's a child." You know what I mean?
That's insane.
It's
That's
almost
insane.
time.
But you know, when you like having experienced these things, you still are a bit, spectacle there. But you know about them, but you got some knowledge about it. You don't know.
But they're talking about light, and the room is getting cold now. Like there is no solid proof of anything.
That evidence would be like, it was new.
I never.
How about the one? What is it? The witch of what is it? There's something witch, man. I forgot this one, bro. Is this place, ne? Where these guys went on a camping trip, and then
the Blair Witch Project.
Yeah,
no, that's not real.
It's not real. For real. Fuck
let
that
me
shit
check. But
Fuck
I
that
think it's
shit,
not
man.
real.
Nah, bro, I think it's real, bro. Those people are gone missing, my nigga. Hey, that issue is real, bro. No ways. People are gone missing, bro. There was even another one where they had a drone. It was the part 2. I've seen the way, but come on, like
real tape. Okay, let's check. Really? Okay.
See? Is it real?
Nah, I don't really think so.
Looks sketchy, dude.
I'm just reading this Vice article. No.
So what does it say?
The concept was particularly unheard of and it wouldn't be easy to pull off. But 2 years later, Sanchez and Myrick had a bona fide hit on their hands. The Blair Witch Project would inspire a new horror movie subgenre and become one of the most iconic horror flicks of all time. Okay. Come on, tell me if it's fucking real. I don't think it's real. Making experiences, actors, blah blah blah. We're just talking about making the movie, nothing interesting. I don't think it's real.
Noah hunting.
Can you just based on a purportedly true story of 3 student filmmakers, Heather Donahue, Michael C. William, and Josh Leonard, who hike in the Black Hills near Burkittsville, Maryland, in 1994 to film a documentary about a local legend known as the Blair Witch Project. But is it? I don't think.
Did they go missing?
Nah. We'll just need the full story, yeah. Let's check the story behind the movie. Okay, there we go.
I hate how when you ask a question on Google, it just takes you there and then then you gotta like keep scrolling. I feel like you gotta be like specific on these things. Like, but still, though, it's a whole. It's like oh shit. No, when they cut the videos, like, is that like the actual video when they were making it?
Nah, remember when we googled the real tape? It just showed articles, so I don't think there's. I think this. You're talking about production. I don't want production. Producers, what the fuck? They're telling me about budget. I don't think it's real, bruh. I don't think.
What about the exorcism of Emily Rose? Is that real?
Exorcism of Emily Rose. I think that's real. That actually happened.
I've heard that one, but I've never watched it.
Yeah, I watched a variety of the exorcism of Emily Rose because there's different versions. A whole lot of them just sucked for me. It was like a documentary about how the exorcism of Emily Rose went wrong or something like that.
How it went wrong?
Yeah.
It didn't go wrong. They were fighting you. The fuck?
Spiritual battles,
Hey,
exactly.
bruh, you lose. There's no such thing as it went wrong.
It went wrong.
First time you lose, you come back again. It's even more
Is
powerful.
he faking
than
history?
You must come back again and then you do the most. There's no such stuff. It
Is he
went wrong.
faking
You
history?
lost. They're lying. You're telling me you went wrong.
Burkittsville proclaims itself as a town in rich history and surrounded by beauty. In 1999, there were only 75 houses, a post office, and a church within the town limits. Excuse me. Locals call Main Street a testament to a simpler way of life. One would barely find a crossed look in Burkittsville, MD, let alone a. So it's. Making more. I don't think the Blair Witch Project is real at any point.
Same.
But what about the exorcism?
Wikipedia the shit.
They even shall eat their own scary movie. I like the one.
Plot. I'm not looking for the plot. Podcast.
And then the pastor went to to the toilet and then I did his thing there.
Imagine.
It was going down in that room.
Why
I
are they
thought.
showing me the movie? I don't want the
Awesome.
movie.
You see? That is a scary movie. It was scary movie 1, eh? Scary movie 1.
wasn't Scary Movie 1.
Was it 2? Oh yeah, scary movie 2.
It wasn't 2. It was Scary Movie.
Okay, Anna,
Are you sure?
Elizabeth, and Elise
It
Man.
was 4, bro.
Nah, bro, it was 2. bro.
Michelle
And then the
was
first
a
one is
German
when
woman who underwent.
The scary movie, it's about the Catholic
Catholic
mass. And then the
island.
second one, they been traveling to. Is it 4? What's the second one? Isn't it Bryson 4, the one with the. It's different cast photo. Because I know 2 is the one with those twin brothers. Yeah, those twin black brothers. That Marlon is in Marlon Wayne is there and with his brother. I know because it's. I think
You're
it's
talking about Haunted House.
not a Haunted House. Marlon did a scary movie, dog.
Oh, yes, Marlon did.
And they were smoking him then. I think that was true that they were smoking him like. Squishy. Busy smoking this nigga, bruh. So what do they say about the girl there?
Nah, the priest Ernest Alt, whom they met on seeing her, declared that she didn't look like an. Okay, let me start from the beginning. Anna Elizabeth and Elise Michelle was a German woman who underwent Catholic exorcism rites during the year before her death. She was diagnosed with epileptic psychosis and had a history of psychiatric treatment, which was overall not effective. Michelle, something like that, was 16. She experienced a seizure and was diagnosed with psychosis caused by temporal lobe epilepsy. Shortly thereafter, she was diagnosed with depression and was treated by a psychiatric hospital. By the time she was 20, she had become intolerant of various religious objects and began to hear voices. Okay. Her condition worsened despite medication and became suicidal, also displaying other symptoms for which she took medication as well. After taking psychiatric medication for 5 years, she failed to improve her symptoms. Mikhail, that's what I'm calling her, and her family became convinced she was possessed by a demon. As a result, her family appealed to the Catholic Church for an exorcism. While rejected at first, after much hesitation, 2 priests got permission from the local bishop in 1975. The priests began conducting exorcism sessions, and the parents stopped consulting doctors, and Elise Mikhail stopped eating food and died due to malnourishment and dehydration. After 67 exorcism sessions, Mikhail's parents and the 2 Catholic priests were found guilty of negligent homicide and were sentenced to 6 months in jail. Oof. As well as a fine. Damn, okay. Wow.
I didn't know
She
that.
could just be like really crazy. not really crazy, really psychiatrically like fucked up.
Death after exorcism. Like I'm saying, you see, it went wrong on Jayam. I would say.
I mean, they didn't even know like how to. Back this in the 1970s.
They didn't even know how to conduct the exorcism. Exorcism went wrong.
No, I don't think she was actually like possessed by a demon.
No, she was actually possessed by a demon.
What's the proof? Let me check. Because
what did the bishop say?
What did the bishop say? What happened? What exactly happened in the room?
That's being caught.
Because looking at the proof there of her death, let's look at the proof of her death. Let's look at a picture real quick.
Oh, what?
Her picture.
Her picture.
Let's look at the picture. Okay. Yeah. Let's look at the death. Let's look at it. Go down. Known for supposed demonic possession, death after exorcism.
Nah, but that is. Yeah,
Exactly.
she died after
The exorcism.
But was the exorcism necessary at that
Yes,
point?
the exorcism was necessary.
Because
Only
she could have
thing
like
is
had like.
the
This is back in the
exorcism went
70s.
wrong. Yeah.
So she could have like a crazy psychiatric issue, mental issue that back in the 80s they couldn't deal with it. When I'm reading, just by reading this, I think like because her medication was not working, she stopped eating, suicidal.
Hearing voices, weird things was going on.
And you say,
Schizophrenia, you can hear
it's going like
voices.
to
Mania,
you
you hear
an
voices.
image, bro.
Okay, let's go to the trial.
Yeah, let's go to the trial. What was said at the trial?
The
What
trial
action-
started on the 30th of March 1978 in
What
the district
happened?
court and drew intense interest. Before the court, doctors testified that Mikhail was not possessed, stating that this was a physiological effect because of a strict religious upbringing and epilepsy. But the doctor, Richard Roth, who was asked for medical help by Alt, allegedly told her during the exorcism that there is no injection against the devil. Anneliese Schmidt-Lachner, whatever that is, said that the exorcism was legal and the German constitution protected citizens in the unrestricted exercise of their religious beliefs. The defense played tapes recorded at the exorcism sessions, sometimes featured what was claimed to be demons arguing to assert their claim that Mikhail was possessed. Both priests said that demons identified themselves as Lucifer, Cain, Judas Iscariot,
Exactly.
Belial,
I rest my
Belial,
case.
whatever, a legion, and Hitler and Nero, among other things. They further said she was finally freed because of the exorcism just before her death. The bishop said that he was not aware of her alarming health condition when he approved of the exorcism and did not testify. So he did not know about her psychiatric problems before he even
Committed exactly.
so he could believe that she actually had demons, but it was her schizophrenia happening.
Exactly, that was the cause of her death.
The accused were found guilty of manslaughter resulting from negligence and sentenced to 6 months in jail, which was later suspended and 3 years of probation. It was a far lighter sentence than anticipated. Far lighter. Far lighter. But it was more than requested by the defense, who had asked that the priest only be fined and the parents be found guilty but not be punished. The judge approving such an old-fashioned exorcism right drew public and media attention.
I rest my case.
According to J.M. Duffy, the case was a misidentification of mental illness. I think that she was mentally ill and they didn't recognize it. Not demons. I don't think she was.
But the pastor did say that she was possessed.
But I mean,
her cause of death might not be been because of the exorcism. Yes, I agree.
But here it
completely.
says that the bishop did not know of her mental issues.
Exactly.
So he could have confused those mental issues for demons possessing him, because she talks about feeling suicidal, hearing voices.
Yeah.
You know, she was religious in her upbringing, so those voices could just be, you know, those things from her upbringing coming back. You know what I mean? After the trial, the parents asked the authorities for permission to exhume the remains of their daughter. The official reason presented by the parents to the authorities was that Mikhail has been buried in the undue hurry in a cheap coffin. Almost 2 years later, after the burial, on 25th February 1978, her remains were replaced in a new oak lined with tin coffin. The official reports state that body was bore with signs of consistent deterioration. The accused exorcists were discouraged from seeing the remains of Mikhail. Arnold Renz later stated that he had been prevented from entering the mortuary. Her grave became and remains a pilgrimage site. The number... Okay. Night. Wow. Cookie. I'm this bushy motherfucker. If he goes to jail, do you think his supporters are gonna leave him?
No.
You don't think so?
No. Hell no.
Let me just...
It's like telling black people to leave ancestors alone. You think they'll leave ancestors alone? Yeah.
Okay, let me just YouTube his supporters. Oh, it's so...
Holy shit.
Now, let me... What they're saying. Because, like, dude, this nigga, he's younger than you, but you're calling him Papa. Hey. His supporters of
He's their spiritual father.
But, dude,
it's simple. He's their spiritual father.
I would say don't call me dad, man.
I love it. Listen to it.
Bro, it's better you call me prophet. Supporters of controversial prophet Shepherd Bushiri or always they see
Major
support outside.
Who came up with it? Papa, I thought they were gonna
Pretoria Magistrates Court after he and his wife were granted bail. Shouts of jubilation. Okay. I am happy that our spiritual parents are getting released. All I wanted for our special parents to be released. I'm just so happy. Accused number 4 and 5 are to hand over an original title deed of property. Okay, whatever. I would be so embarrassed, man.
What do you mean?
I was this Bushiri supporter.
Would you?
And I came back.
You gotta support, bro. I don't believe these allegations. You know, you gotta be like those niggas in parliament. I don't believe these allegations. And it's Tembi. Nah, man, don't be up there raising your voices.
It depends. You get me. For me, it depends. Would I support you? If it was your first time, yes. Second, third, nah. Which means something must be going on.
Yeah.
You can't be going in and out of court and escaping jail all the time now, which means something is actually happening.
Something's hitting the
Something's
water.
not right. Yeah, corner shayamanzi.
Yeah,
exactly.
But how do you sleep at night, man, when you're Bushiri, knowing that you're stealing this much money from? Hey, man, like your conscience at some point is gonna be like, fuck.
Number one, do you have a conscience?
Number one, how much money is coming in, dog? It's not about how much
doesn't matter. The conscience doesn't matter.
Exactly. Exactly. You gotta have a conscience for that, bro. Which means, you're just thinking about money. Where's your conscience, man? You get me?
Yeah, I guess so, but damn.
There's no conscience. It's all about the money, bro.
It's all about money. Oh, we're almost at an hour.
Let's see.
It's over an hour.
It's over an hour. I think we're good, my niggas.
What?
You good?
Well, I think this was the workest podcast I've ever done because this was my first.
Yeah.
Very first.
Yeah.
But either way, till next time.
Till next time.
Touch my blood and feel my skeleton.
That was
AD
Android.
over and out.
That was Android Mutumbani.
Peace, y'all.
Oh, how do you say your surname? Tombeni. Yeah. And then
Tombeni.
And then this is Busani. Yo.
Ramanyemi.
You must say name done.
Ramanyemi.
Cry.
Okay, and this was the SoFlow podcast.
You know, in school, bro, they used to call me Nyimi.
Nyimi.
Or some other place.
What is that? It's not.
Like Nyimi. I don't know. Like Ramanyimi. At the end, they took the Nyimi.
Nyemi.
Just double it up, bro. Nyimi.
That's hilarious, bro. Okay, thanks.
Always, fam.